Hello everyone, in this video we will be discussing Inside Out Part 2. In this video we will be discussing the plot analysis, character development, pros and cons, and why I, or my friend here, did not like the movie. To start off with plot analysis, it was a fairly straightforward movie from the previous Inside Out movie. It just shows Riley coming into her own as a young woman, a teenager, and dealing with the more harsh reality of growing up, going to high school, making new friends, her old friends leaving her. And in this movie, we're gonna go into more why that was difficult.
For me, the movie's straightforward, really straightforward. I mean, predictable as hell. Shit, you really summed it up, really. But let me see. Anxiety really took over the movie 70% of the time.
I agree with that.
That shit kind of pissed me off a little bit. Same thing with the first movie, like Joy. She took over 70% of the movie.
Yeah,
They were trying to overshadow like all the other emotions, just suppressing. Same thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty much almost like the Incredibles movie 1 and 2. Reverse
Oh
roles.
yeah, reverse the main character.
That's pretty much it. Like I said, predictable as hell. Shit, what else?
As far as character development goes, is pretty much what you would expect, considering the first movie was when Riley was in her pre-teens, and in this one she did turn 13, not that big of a leap, but she is entering high school now. She's losing her old friends, the pressure of having to make new ones, so of course there would be new emotions like anxiety, envy, boredom, and embarrassment. Those are all emotions that we deal with all the time growing up as teenagers.
Anger in this movie pissed me off. They barely showed. Well, they showed him throughout the whole movie.
What threw me off was they showed anger as sympathy in the movie. I was not expecting that.
Cause how you gonna go to high school with no anger?
Yeah, anger. High school is a cesspool for anger.
Like even having big tests, quizzes. You be like, oh man, we got this whole assignment due. Man, I'm be mad as hell about it.
Yeah, I'll be mad all the time.
Let me see what else. Shoot, it was one part when even at the end of the movie, Joy seen herself from the first movie. How anxiety was trying to take over the whole thing. She seen herself.
Yeah,
so I said it was pretty much the same thing.
I can't not. I was thrown off the way anxiety was going crazy like that. Like that took the term anxiety attack to a whole nother level when she was running around like that.
Yeah,
I was just dumbfounded.
So that's how people with anxiety actually feels, or
oh yeah.
So I never had it. I don't have anxiety, so.
Man, the pressure of not being liked, to be disappointing everybody, that's the epitome of anxiety. Everybody feels that at some point.
To me, the movie should have been called Inside Out 2, parentheses, anxiety. Like I said, it was 75, let's say 80% of the movie just anxiety only.
Yeah.
The new character you said, we had anxiety, 70% of the movie. Envy, embarrassment,
and boredom.
Boredom didn't do shit in this movie.
I don't
just sat on the sofa.
Yeah, I didn't really see the point of having embarrassment in the movie. He only like she was only really a stopgap for Riley making a fool of herself.
Let's see, we had boredom, envy. Did envy do anything in the movie? I mean, not really. Only
really just dyeing her hair that red streak color because she wanted to be like the girl she was idolizing.
To my teammates.
Yeah. That's mainly it.
Even that part when they when her friends told her about they was going to another school. What emotion kicked in? That's anxiety.
Oh, that was anxiety.
Anxiety. Yeah. Okay. That's when they first introduced themselves, right? Embarrassment didn't do shit in this movie. Well, he did. Well,
like I said,
just like he only had like one part of the movie. That's pretty much it.
Like I said, stopgap from Riley doing anything crazy.
Yeah.
Just like boredom. But aside from that, the pros and cons that I would say from this movie, it was pretty much the same as the first one. You're just replacing anxiety with joy.
Yeah.
That's really all that happened. That's really all that happened. But I can't really say too much that was actually bad about it because it had a fairly straightforward plot. I couldn't see anything necessarily wrong with it.
Yeah.
Because it was just like the first movie. Like, it's just an extension of the first movie. Riley was a preteen. She was dealing with all these emotions that we was having trouble with. Now she's a teenager and she's dealing with all these new emotions. It's basically just improving her character development as she gets older. That's all this movie was.
Now for me, I don't know about you, sitting in the movie theater, I was bored some parts of the movie. I was really bored. I was on my phone majority of the time.
Oh, you went to the theater to go see it?
Yeah.
Wow. That's commitment right there.
Yeah, so pretty much, me, I'm gonna give this movie a 6 out of 10. For me, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10.
Me personally, I'll give this movie a 5. Don't get me wrong, I grew up on a lot of Pixar movies, but this movie, I gotta give it like a 5 because to me, it shows a lot of similarities, like everything that happened in Toy Story. That's why I'm giving it an average review because nothing really jumped out at me. Nothing got me genuinely excited to keep on watching the movie or watch the movie again later on in the future.
Nah, I'm probably watching the movie like one time.
Yeah, this is like one of those one and done movies for me.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Or I might come back like 3 or 4 years, watch it again, just like I did Cars 3. Cars 3 was terrible too, but
I ain't gonna lie, I would watch Cars 3 one time.
Yeah. But yeah, 6 out of 10 for this movie.
Yeah, 5 out of 10 for me.
Cool. Would I recommend people go see it? Not really.
I would recommend people go see the movie.
See it one time. Just see it one time.
Yeah, see it one time because it is Pixar. Pixar has come out with a lot of bangers over the years, and they've never really disappointed. But as far as this movie goes and Pixar, I would say go ahead and watch it if you're very family oriented and it's just something that the kids can just go see since it's summertime.
Yeah,
just do it like that.
Bring the kids. Bring the kids out. Bring the kids out.
Yeah, it's like one of those movies.
But yeah, 6 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, 5 out of 10 for me. That's my final rating.
Cool.
Okay, if you guys like the video, leave a comment down below to see whether or not this is a movie you would be interested in or recommend to somebody else. All right, that's all.